Ready already?
Yeah, are we all ready already?
That's his line.
I know.
It's a good line to steal. All right, let's hit it. Hello, hello, and welcome to our humble little podcast. This is Atlantis After Dark, the greatest place in all of cyberspace. You know, my ex-wife is a lot like a professional wrestling ring. It's not unusual to find three men inside her. I'll tell you what, I'm ready to go already. I think you guys are too, so let's not waste a whole lot more time. Let's get right into it and meet today's All-Stars. Warming up in the bullpen. Before the show, he asked me, he says, "Hey, AB, do you know what you do when there's a deer next to you, a lion is chasing you, and a pony flees from you?" I said, I don't know what. He said, "You exit the carousel and avoid further alcohol." It's Biff by Adam West. What's the word, dude?
What's going on? I'm in a good mood today.
I bet you are.
I'm happy to be here.
Why are you happy to be here, buddy?
Oh no, I'm just happy to be here.
Okay.
But I'm in a good mood for another reason, but that's fine.
Okay. Well, why are you in a good mood, or do you want to save that for something?
Oh no. My favorite soccer / football team, depending on where you live in the world, had a big football team for Wendy. Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm fine with either. But had a huge win today. And in the spirit of Wrestlemania, I will say to all the Manchester United fans out there, I got two words for you. Suck it.
Let me guess, it was 1-0.
2-0.
Oh, okay. Wow.
We had a late one on a free kick just to put the nail in the coffin.
That's a pretty high score.
Oh, it was a barn burner.
Well, good. I'm glad you're in a good mood, and I'm glad we're ready to enjoy a fun time today. Thanks for being here, buddy. All right. Joining us today on the show, she recently got fired from her job because she kept asking customers if they would prefer smoking or non-smoking. Yeah, apparently the correct terms are cremation and burial. It's the lovely and talented DCL Junk. How are you today?
Thank you. And I don't want to tell you the other things I did at the funeral home. Way worse.
Well, I think now you're obligated to. You can't just... Oh, my God. What is going on? Thank you very much for being with us today. We're so glad to have you. Up next, he is the gangster of ganja. His wife dressed up like a policewoman and told him he was under arrest for being good in bed. Well, after 2 minutes, the charges were dropped due to lack of evidence. It's Secju. Welcome, sir.
That sounds entirely accurate.
You know what it sounds to me? It sounds like he got off easy.
Yeah.
Oh, but
I am very happy to be here. Thank you for having me.
Very good. Well, we're damn glad to have you here. It's a little later to start today. I wanted us to have a good show today, so I wanted as many people here. So I wanted to make sure that Sec and Miss Junk and Witty and, Biff and all the characters were here today. So fucking A, welcome back.
Oh, we appreciate it. I appreciate the extension because I've been drinking and smoking so much weed and not sleeping for 2 days straight. And this is glorious. And I'm so excited to talk about DC.
Well, we're going to get to it. Trust you me, buddy.
Yes. Oh.
All right. Last but not least, from the hidden isle of Themyscira, she recently got a boob job, and I don't know how to break it to her that it makes her less attractive. I mean, usually women tend to get them both done at the same time. It's Witty Amazon. What's happening out there on Paradise Island?
Currently, I got a uniboob.
It was half off, right?
Installment plans are a bitch.
I was gonna say, is this playing to like a Cyclops fetish or something? Or
No,
Oh, that sounds weird.
You can Google. There are people into everything.
Oh, I bet.
I was going for the Total Recall, but they fucked it up.
Oh yeah, the mono boob, the chick with 3 boobs. Yeah, I think that was the most paused moment in all of film cinematography for a while.
Especially just be like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Then? All right.
Yeah. Yeah. Kids that don't know.
And that's the major mutation. Everything else looks like it's like, all right.
Yeah, perfectly normal. But she's like, hey, check these out.
Yeah. You know what? I heard a story about how she was like really, really upset over all that. Like she had a really rough time. She didn't want to do
Yeah.
it. So after I heard that, I was kind of like, that sucks. I don't want to.
That's a
I don't
rough
wanna
thing
watch
to
it
be
now.
remembered for. As
Yeah.
like an actress, I would think
Yeah.
like, yeah, I was the chick with 3 boobs in Total Recall, and you're like, oh
Yeah. Could you
I
imagine?
remember.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now? Like,
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
I don't know about you guys, but I think fake boobs, weird to me.
Yeah.
No, I think it depends on the surgeon. If you do bargain basement stuff, yeah, it's not good. If you get a good plastic surgeon, I'm all for enhancement.
Yeah, I'm very happy with mine. The best 10,000 pesos I've ever spent. They're yeah, it's great. My nipples are at the 10 and 2 position, like you're driving a car. That's what I'm going for.
Believe it or not, I've seen it happen before.
Oh yeah. Oh, are you
Yeah.
kidding
And
me?
that's not good.
The lazy eye. Yeah.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
One looking for you, one looking at you. Yeah.
My wife watched a show. It was something about like plastic surgery gone wrong.
Botched,
Botched.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was just like, oh my God, just like, please, I'm losing like IQ points every second watching the show. Could we just turn it off?
Well, that show they always have right in the middle. It's like some maniac who's done some insane procedure, and now there's like, and they want to go even further, like someone who has to like bring her boobs in like a wheelbarrow. Like I want to go to Triple Z, and they're like, no, we can't do that. It's just, or they'll have like a drag queen who just wants like even more lip plumper, even though that it'll always be one insane person in the middle that they say no to.
No, I'll go on the record. Anything over double G's is too much.
double G's.
Double G's.
Wow, you just insulted Sec Jew.
No, they didn't insult
present
me.
company included.
I'm just
excluded.
trying to envision like double G's. What the fuck would that even look like?
Uh,
Oh. Well, apparently all you have to do is look down.
Right.
Jesus.
Jesus.
Oh.
They're covered in hair.
Yeah, man. Fuck.
So I've got a couple of things I want to get out of the way really quick here before we start too much. I want to give a shout out to Zuzu over at DCL4E server.
Yes.
His server turned 2 years old today. He's in the terrible twos. So make sure you get over there. And I'm sorry, what was that, Whitty?
It's still a baby.
He's still a baby, right? He's still a baby.
he's only got
Baby Zuzu.
he's only got B cups.
Hey, cut the
God.
man some slack. Did you see he was swinging some big dick raid energy with his screenshot of his boss kills there? 4,000 fucking raid bosses.
Wow.
That was impressive.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and his server that is great too. Like with the Oracle that
Yes.
they do there. That so you can just like if you want to look
Oh,
something
yeah.
up, it's really amazing.
Plus,
Yeah.
sometimes it's just fun to shoot some shit in the lounge.
Yeah, I think Zuzu's going for Mount Rushmore.
And
I think
I
he is.
also got him riled up the other day when I said that me, Sec, and George could outduel any three people in any alliance on day 2 bosses. And then I dropped that little bomb, and then I just disappeared from the server and didn't.
He's
So,
like, "Are you sure about that?"
all in good fun, folks.
My God. But one of our own, Miss Junk, didn't you win the big prize?
I did $75.
did.
And I'm gonna drop that on Natasha next week. I think.
That's a good way to spend it. You won it from DCL, you should blow it on DCL. That's what I think.
Exactly. What else am I gonna do?
Yeah. We don't
That's
need
what
to
I did
retire.
with- I won the Halloween, or not Halloween, the Christmas ornament contest, which is ironic being Jewish, but hey, it was awesome. and that money went directly into DCO because you got to support the community. Somebody's got to buy these raid packs and shit. So
That's
fuck.
right.
Yeah, I got to pay attention to some of the contests more. I don't know.
Yeah.
I-
His contests are great.
He has some really great ones.
That are not in game. I've won the cutest DCL pet. I've won the best figure collection. So I've won 2. But whenever he does hey, we got to do we got to like PvP events. I'm like, okay, no, I'm not going to try to shoehorn what's his name, like one of the crappy tunes in here to get points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well-
Oh yeah. By the way, Indigo. By the way, trying to get PvP points with her. Oh, what a
Rough.
It's been a rough week. That's how my opinion of Indigo went down tremendously after this week. Just trying to win anything with PvP. You're like, all right, I guess I'll bring Spectre, Trigon, and Cheshire in order to, or something. I don't even do that. I don't even have those two geared up really, but it's
But she
ridiculous.
shields your team. She shields your team.
Yeah, great. She gets rid of half of the diseases you need to get rid of.
Oh my God. Well, listen, Zuzu does a great job of putting on the contests over there. So
And
make sure
clearly
you.
we love him because we are a panel of champions
Yes.
from
Right.
that server. So
Yes.
So if you're not on his server, get over there. DCL4E. It's fantastic. DC4 Legends.
It's one of only 3 servers I'm on in all of Discord, by the way.
Yeah.
So that tells you the exclusivity of it.
Yeah.
Right, the other one is fake boobs on aliens.
Double G Cup Discord server in Atlantis After Dark.
also we'll say he is a server man of the people. He allows us to create server commands and server command suggestions. I've been having a blast with that. So thank you,
having fun with
for
those.
hours of entertainment.
Yeah, I think we lobbied for that to be created for you. So
Although hours of entertainment for a guy who's stoned all the time isn't exactly
No.
I mean, I'm just saying, like,
Fair.
it's not exactly a high bar.
It's
Right.
true. It's true. I just stare at shit sometimes,
oh my
We've all
God.
been there.
Anyways,
Yep.
thank you very much, Zuzu. You do a hell of a lot for the community, and we want to say thank you to you. Also, if you haven't seen it, you might want to check out the community tier list that's been put up over at the dojo on M4's Discord server. Just look for the community tier list and see who's in there. We had a pretty good showing here at Double AD, although I'd like to think that I would be represented better. I wanted to be in the trash tier. So
Me too.
well,
White
see,
trash
that's
all
it.
the way.
People liked you too much.
Well, that's just great. But
You deserve
I think
S tier.
what?
Or I mean, I think Retmus deserves S tier.
Oh, Retmus deserves S tier.
Infallible.
I think Biff deserves S tier. Secju deserves S. You know who deserves S tier? Witty and Miss Junk. Both deserve S
I
tier.
don't know if I do.
I should be in the trash tier. Oh no,
I
no,
think
no.
I deserve trash tier as well.
I
You know
voted
what?
B tier for myself, so I don't know what the
You
hell
voted
guys
for
are
yourself.
talking- Yeah, I voted B tier for me. I was like, it's fair. B tier sounds about right for me. Fuck it. And then I hit the joint.
I have an argument though. I think AB should get the Omega tier because he doesn't even play the game, and he's up there with the rest of us. So
That's a good
No.
point.
That's why I
Yeah.
should be in the
I've for a
trash
while
tier.
now.
That's why I should be in the trash tier because I don't play the game.
No, I think it's the presence you exude.
but the people still love you. So
Oh.
if you're not even playing, and you still make time to be here with us. So I think you should be up there.
Well, that's because I got love in my heart of hearts for y'all. I just want y'all to know that.
I was debating on Tootie because, like, he's known for trash tier. Although he's not trash tier.
He's not
He
trash
is
tier.
known
No,
for-
Tootie's not trash tier. Tootie's a he's
No. But he's known for
Oh,
embracing
right.
Making
the
him
trash
work,
tier.
featuring the trash.
Right.
tier.
Okay. Now I get you. Okay. He's neat. Yeah.
Showing them the love that they don't get elsewhere.
Right.
Yes.
Right. And I mean, and Tootie and Miss Junk make content on their own, aside from here. So they should definitely be higher in the tier rank. Just my humble opinion.
Yeah, but my content's terrible. So
No,
Your content is
if they
not
only,
terrible.
if they only posted this on Reddit, I don't think I would have been S tier.
no.
Just to be
Biff.
honest,
I mean, you do have a following at least.
Oh no, I'm solid. I'm a solid C.
The
You're
infamous.
you're the Blue Beetle of Reddit.
Exactly.
Oh boy.
I just still want to thank the DCL voting community for truly loving me because, like I said, I voted myself B tier. So thank you. I'm touched.
What'd you get? Did you get?
I got S tier.
Look at you.
I know.
Yeah, I know.
I was like, they like me. They really like me.
Yeah.
I was so
I didn't
fucking
even
high
know where
reading the results too. Like, oh my god.
I didn't even get a drawing. Mine's just like
No, you're what? You
I
had
think
your,
he just
your
put
drawing?
my I think
He
he
threw
just
your
put-
Retmus
used the-
drawing
Oh yeah,
in
the
there.
our
Yeah.
avatar character. Yeah,
Yeah.
like
which is
our-
fine. I'm
yeah,
not.
yeah. Moomin, if you ever want to draw some of ours, to add them to the ones that exist, we're not going to turn them down. But
No, he drew you. He drew.
Did he
no,
draw
wait.
me?
Did he? Oh wait, maybe
No,
he,
they
no, he
just-
drew.
they just took
Retmus.
the
He drew.
AB.
Yeah.
No, you had a
get me?
pick up. You had a pick up there. AB, I don't even know where you got that picture. Like I don't even know, like, because I didn't see that on the OWL server. But Yeah, a lot, like they had the picture that Retmus did of like,
Mhm.
and they actually gave credit to Retmus saying that he was involved in this.
Yeah, I think it's because they
Yeah,
Yeah,
took some
because
of
they
his
used
art.
some of his design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they said that I had help with them giving some roasts, although I had minimal input on it. So, but anyway.
What they called Sectu a bargain basement BF.
I love that. I thought that was
Do you want to know? I'm going to tell you a secret right now. I came up with that for you, Secju. So
he wishes he could smoke as much as me.
probably, man. Oh God.
He has more kids to worry about.
His wife won't even let him be part of the podcast anymore.
It's true. It's true. My wife smokes with me. That's why our relationship is so fantastic.
Oh, I hope he's
willing
listening.
partner, there you go.
Yeah, I hope he's listening. We miss you, BF.
I
Or
just wish
not.
you'd respond to my texts.
What
Ghost
did
Flash.
What'd you say, Witty?
Or not.
Or not? Yeah, or not? Who knows? Who knows? Anyways,
I don't know. I think we managed. So
Yeah,
We also
yeah,
went
no.
one-on-one. Secju and I went one-on-one, and I lost that one pretty bad. I'm pretty sure.
We went one-on-one?
Yeah.
No, but they didn't.
Oh.
They haven't announced any of the one-on-ones.
Any of the winners? Yeah, no.
Yeah, I didn't know that
I
you
don't even know
announced
what
pretty
that.
sure.
those
We
matter.
let's.
Hate
Girl.
mail made I was going to say hate mail made A tier. That kind of shocked me.
Yeah. That's
I guess just him being out there on Xanadu on the dating scene has cost
True.
him
Right.
credibility.
Well,
and spending a lot of time on Grindr. So
Yeah, he's
not a lot of
Yeah.
time for DCL.
he's Marvel snapping and picking up chicks,
right.
and the DCL community doesn't love it.
Oh boy. No, if you get a chance, guys, get out there and check that out. It's a lot of fun. I think the community had a lot of fun, and thanks to Historic and everybody else over there who worked to set that up.
Yeah, it was a fun idea.
That was a good idea, and it was fun. And being the last AAD member that was even put up for vote, I was starting to get nervous that this was Reddit generated, and that I wasn't going to be represented. But I was up there, and thank you
Yeah.
for everyone that voted positively for all
yeah,
of us.
S tier.
Yes. Anyways, the last thing I want to get to here is that there's not going to be a show next weekend due to Easter. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. Hopefully you guys go out and enjoy your Easter day, your chocolate day, your frozen, your boiled eggs day, or whatever you want to call them.
Ugh.
Yeah, I know. How many people like egg salad sandwiches? You won't after Sunday.
Deviled eggs anymore?
Or like Monday. Monday will be the real
Yeah,
test.
yeah, Monday.
What those bathrooms.
I'm
were.
done with this crap. Anyways, what do you say we finally get into some DCL? And I mean, we kind of talked about a couple of things already, a little bit here and there, but let's get into some proper stats. Well, not stats. I don't want to go over stats. Biff's not a stat guy. Let's get into some raids. Let's talk about what went well, and let's talk about what didn't go well. One of the things that I noticed a lot, and this is just my limited observation, but that stupid boot 'em in the ass bug kept pinging up all over the place. Where you had to boot people all over you had to boot at least, 5, 6, 7, 8 people?
Yeah, which is actually down from last raid.
Oh,
believe it
okay.
or not. I had to. I'm sitting there having a conversation with freaking Retmus in Aruba as he can't get in because he's just trying to attack one boss so he can
Right.
get his freaking rewards, which I mandated. He found a connection long enough to just attack one boss. Because we at AAD we absolutely recognize in real life and vacations and everything is way more important. If I could switch places with him and not be at 500 million and be on the beach, I would do it in a fucking heartbeat. And I have no problem, no alliance boss attacks. But I had to boot him as a officer and get him back in just so he could attack one boss. And and I always tried to recognize our alliance, anyone over 400 attacks or whatever at the end of the day today. And now I have to start making a list of the people we boot. And then one person gets booted in the middle of the night and Witty does it, not me. And then all of a sudden I'm like looking down and see someone has 0 boss attacks. I'm like, wait a second, what the hell happened? Because I know they don't have 0 boss attacks. And so it just creates it's a shit show. It really is. It's the worst bug in the game. You know, hey, listen, if fucking Trigon isn't stealing buffs, I'll live with it. But stop making me have to kick people out of our alliance and reapply. It's stupid.
Yeah, I'd agree. I think I agree with you. It's the worst bug in the game. What else went wrong in this? Did anything else go wrong in this raid? We have any major hiccups? What went?
Time management.
It was a little harder. It was a little harder. The 90s and the 68s went down slower than normal, which just made for more of a grindy yuckiness, but and nothing crazy. Just the one I didn't do many 150s. Probably the rest of the group can speak more to the 150s. I was done before reset yesterday, but I think I've only attacked 2 150s, but those didn't go down. You know, you can't do it in one shot.
This final day, we need to help out our teammates as much as we can because you can take it in one go. That is key.
Yeah, I gotta be careful though, because I always accidentally steal bosses. So I'm gonna
that's not gonna happen.
That was a big focus in AAD this month. Is we wanted 0 unintentional boss steals inside the alliance, and I think we've reached that to this point. Knock on wood. We usually have 1 or 2 a raid, which is we don't like, but it's never ill-willed. But this, I think the 150s today solved that problem because unless you're attacking it 5 times twice, I don't think you can steal much of anything.
Yeah, the only way you possibly get a chance is if someone else, if 2 people join and it gets under 50% and someone has Black Adam. That's pretty much the only way it can happen. And I think that happened with Bullvine today when I think he had like 100 million. But I'm pretty sure it was unintentional. I don't think he was doing that intentionally. So
no, but I think he stole someone else's, not ours.
Yeah. He did that to me.
You could steal someone from.
But it was like he didn't take it, so it all worked out. But I think if you're not paying attention, and once they get under 50%, you're like Black Adam just goes ham.
Yeah.
Well, I am still trying to finish, so that's the problem I have with this raid. It's not done yet for me. Usually,
you're usually the first one. You don't go to bed on Friday night, and you just and by the time I wake up Saturday morning, because I do have to sleep, much like AB. Me and AB are the 2 guys in this alliance that have bedtimes.
That's true.
Normally I don't sleep
I see it like 4 a.m. Sec 2 finished, and it's like off the bed. I'm like, oh, good Lord.
Yeah. Well, normally I can do that because end of my week on a Friday, no one's gonna bug me. My wife goes to bed, my kid goes to bed, and I'm like, all right, it's raid time. I'm gonna get this shit done. But I was camping in the woods and have been drinking heavily, and I was playing other games, and couldn't really. It'd be rude to be playing Cards Against Humanity and playing raids at the same time. That's rude.
Yeah, I was out of the house from noon until 3 a.m. So it was yesterday. I got nothing done.
Yeah.
My idea of camping, by the way, is a 5-star hotel with the window open.
Glamping.
Well, this when I say camping, let me not mislead. This was glamping. This was like a modern luxury cabin, like all nice wood interior, luxury vinyl flooring. We thought it had air, it did not. It just had heating, but it was still very nice. So we're not talking like serious camping.
Man,
but
when I go camping, it's all out. Like it's get a tent, get the dirt, get the sleeping bag, the whole 9. Like I don't screw around.
It's a knife and a stick.
That's right.
We did that once for my wife. Her family has like a property, and my whole little clique of friends and all of our spouses got together and went camping in tents one night. But we also brought a fireworks mortar kit and set off fireworks in a field by their house, so that was badass.
Whoops.
My friend Steve's an Eagle Scout. We're like, Steve, you're the Eagle Scout. You're in charge of all the explosives, buddy. Go get it. You have the explosives badge, right?
Oh, no.
Steve's missing a thumb right now.
Nope. Steve's in charge of drywall. Steve knows what he's doing. Remember?
All right.
Yeah, he's the foreman of all of our work sites, safety standards and everything. He's the only one that remember. Oh no, we have a couple friends that are good with safety standards. I am not one of them.
I'm shocked.
Yeah.
No. Just wander aimlessly through life,
Call OSHA on him.
I went camping one time very early on in life where my dad took me. I was like 7 years old, and we were in this actual tent, all the whole thing in the woods in Vermont near the Canadian border. I threw up in the tent overnight and
Oof.
slept in it because I didn't even know I threw up, because I threw up when I was like asleep.
Oh.
We went fishing, and we caught like this. We had these metal like strings to like attach all the fish to. We probably caught 40 perch from this little lake in the back of Vermont. Well, we hiked back up the hill to my grandmother's house at the end of
You threw up on the fish.
the 2 days of camping. My dad, said, okay, we're gonna fry up all this fish. Somehow we had like 40 fish for like 3 people. And he cut open every one of the perch. All of them were just completely worm ridden
No.
inside. As soon as he cut open, there's just worms like fall out and everything like that. And it's like,
Not eating those.
no more camping for young Biff.
Yeah.
Or old Biff or middle-aged Biff. I'm out.
Oh,
Biff, I think you'd enjoy our camping style. We bring steaks with us, and that's what we intend to eat. We just sit by a fire, and like, well, the most campy thing we do is forage for firewood. Like, we found a 25-foot tree that had been downed right by our cabin and cut it into pieces and burned most of it. So, but that's like the most woodsy thing we did. We brought video game systems and 2 TVs and hooked them together in the cabin and played video games and shit. That's what we do.
That's
Very woodsy.
That's
Right?
close.
Exactly.
That's closer to what I would accept.
We
still don't know if
roughed
it's
it
there.
this time. We forgot to bring salt and pepper in our cooking kit.
Look,
It's really fucking
Sec
far
Jew,
away to go to the grocery store.
That's me with the view. That's me with the
Yep.
view here on the island. So you didn't go camping.
Yeah.
I kind of went
glamping.
Just
camping.
took a break.
It's glamping. It's glamping.
I kind of went camping. I played Oregon Trail, so that was
No one got diphtheria, did they? Or
cholera.
cholera?
my God.
We lost
Well,
an ox.
No, I used to like camping a lot. I did it the old school way, beanie weenies and marshmallows and the whole 9. So, we start our own fires, build
You know
our own
what's funny
camps.
is this was the DC Legends part of the talk. Like we
I
started
know,
talking
right?
about
We're
raids,
talking
we're
about
like, back
going
to
fucking camping. Yeah. All right.
Speaking of
Sorry,
Starro
my bad.
Nights.
My bad.
Starry Nights, Starro Nights. Let's talk about Starro a little bit.
So
So
how fucking
new
weird
tunes.
is it?
What?
They're bringing Starro into the game now when they had the Starro event. It's like where we weren't ready. Like
Well,
we
Trigon
weren't
too.
ready.
They did that with Trigon too.
Wow.
Yeah, but at least Trigon got to be a raid boss first. Like they had this big Starro event, and they could have had Starro if they were going to introduce Starro as a character 3 months later, 4 months later.
Oh no, I heard he was bugged back then. They didn't want to release a bug tune.
He's perfect now. I'm sure he worked great.
Yeah, no, it's all A's.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know some people aren't super excited about Natasha Irons. I don't know why. I think she's a cool character.
Yeah, I think she looks great too.
Yeah, the legendary, the basic skin. This is one time where the legendary wins, I think, because I know a lot of times we like the basic more. Not a big fan of the basic skin. But
The basic
kit-
seems like a retro 80s look. I don't know if that's what she wore in the 80s. I don't know anything about the comic book character, but I don't even think she was around in the 80s. So
No, I think that's just one of her skins from when she had superpowers versus when she wore armor, but I'm not very
gotcha.
well versed on her lore. But at certain points in her history, she's had superpowers versus armor. So
Can I ask a question that's probably stupid because
Mhm.
I don't know as much as you guys know about like the characters and everything.
Yeah.
But why on a show like Superman and Lois is Natasha Irons named differently?
oh, stupid.
because
Like,
Natasha,
why can't they just name them the same so I get it? Like
well,
Natasha Irons, I was like, oh, I've never heard of that person. Then I'm like, wait a second, that's Steele's daughter. And I watched Superman and Lois.
kinda, because Natasha Irons is actually Steele's niece. So in the comics, it's his niece is Natasha Irons.
Okay.
They created Natalie as his daughter for the show, but basically made her, the same character. But in the show, it's his daughter. But in the comics, it's his
female
niece.
Steele has never been Steele's daughter.
Not in the comics, as far as I know, but that could have been retconned by now. I just know when she was first introduced, like when Steele first came into being there, the Death of Superman runs back in the 90s, she was his niece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alternate universe. That's how they explain everything these days.
Well,
That's what
sometimes that
happened.
shit gets retconned. You know, they might have changed
Right.
stuff when New 52 happened, like when they
Yeah.
gave her superpowers. Like at one point, she was given superpowers by Lex Luthor, and she ran Infinity Inc. like she was their leader at one point. So that I thought she might have actually had a chance at getting a leader skill in this game because of that. But you know, we'll continue to wait for a green female lead at some point in this game's development to use for Blitz. That would be fun. But anyway,
There's no green
not that
female.
I can
Female.
think of. Is there a green
Uh,
female lead for Blitz?
No, there used to be like Jessica Cruz used to
Yeah,
have
and they
one,
took
I
it
think.
away. Which made no sense. Why would she be a leader? But then again, I don't know her lore that well, so maybe I'm questioning it without validity.
Yeah,
Zubaz, where are you?
you're a big Green Lantern expert.
Lur King, where are you, Lur King?
Yeah. Du
Tell
Bois.
us more in the chat.
We need Du Bois or somebody. Yeah, Lurking, Du Bois, any of them.
Yeah, I'm sure Lur King knows. He's
Yeah.
out there somewhere listening in the future after this goes live.
All right, I just did 3 times on DCL Junk's Big Boss, and I'm just going to let that run
Oh, thank you.
because it won't go more than 45.
Oh, sweet. Let me throw my big boss out there for help. I
Wow.
fucking hate this. I'm usually done by now and just helping other people. Son of a bitch.
I still haven't found a team that does more than like I think anywhere like 75 is about 75 million.
I
is
am
the best I've been doing.
on a good run. I'm getting 120 million with White Lantern, Kyle, The Question, and Spectre. So on the best runs, about 120 million. More often than not, it's about 90 million.
That's not bad.
So if that helps.
Okay, I'll
Well,
try
the
that.
real-
It's obviously
the real
not going very
question
quickly
is
for
how
me.
question stays alive, because I've tried that
Yes.
and she dies every time.
Oh yeah,
Yes.
well she dies. She does die a lot, but occasionally she survives, and when she survives is when you get like 120 million.
No, it's worth the gamble, but I
I
don't
mean, it
know.
helps,
I've been helping the teammates with Black Adam, just waiting for them to drop under 50% health and just helping out.
Yeah.
How do you like? I don't understand that thing because I did the Black Adam thing earlier today. Just to know, like, I tried to steal someone's, but I jumped in. I jumped in like when it was over 50, but then as soon as the boss got under 50, Black Adam didn't do anything special. Do you have to start when it's under 50 for it to matter?
No.
No, I thought
Okay,
as soon
because
as it clicks
all of a
on
sudden
the-
my Black Adam, my RB3 Black Adam was just pounding for like 40,000, 40,000, 40,000, 40,000. You know, like he wasn't doing anything, and it was under 50. I don't know. I've never got the
That
Black
sounds weird.
Adam under 50 thing.
I've never tried it, to be honest. I mean, I've seen it work. I've seen it happen, but I usually have powerful enough tunes that they're not going to steal it from me. So I'm not trying to steal ones that way. I usually just try to jump in and steal them early or not at all.
No,
Right.
I'm not. I'm not trying to steal at all. Just
Oh, no. I'm sorry. I
teammates,
mean,
because
I mean against enemies,
other
not
people.
helping allies. Yeah, sorry. I framed that wrong.
it's the only reason I'm using him, because below those 50% health points, he goes nuts, and it's the best way I have to help out, because everything else is not working.
Mhm.
I see it 3 times. I just got 38 million on Miss Junks. And that's perfect because that's
Perfect.
no
Perfect.
danger, but it's a good little dent.
I just did a 5x energy with that lineup. I suggested 99,438,000.
Nice. And is
Oh.
that on auto?
Yes.
Oh,
And question died at 1 minute and 15 seconds.
Oh, that's
Nice.
not bad.
And now shared. If anybody would love to join in, I'm going to hit it again.
Oh, there it is. All right, I'll try it.
Miss
Wow.
Junk, we don't talk about anything here that's not on auto.
Oh, only for Nightmare Challenge. Well, no. With Satan's help, Nightmare Challenge.
Oh no,
basically auto now, too.
yeah, Satan always gives us that. He's like, well, you got to do first move this, then you can go auto. I'm like,
But then he created the auto for Nightmare Challenge comp
Right.
that we were using, or at least told us of it. Whoever actually, I don't know if he created it or not,
Redemption.
but whatever. Yeah, he's the one creating that auto, but telling us to use manual and raids. Are you fucking crazy? Raids is where auto is what it
Right,
exists
right.
for.
oh no. After that Saint Walker John Constantine raid that everything had to be done on auto, I retired from auto.
I feel like that's one of the few raids I missed.
By the way, my question died 4 seconds into it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. You're probably only going to get 70 million then.
Yeah, I don't think so, but we'll see. I'll let it go. Like as
Well,
long
how
as there's no
powerful is your
challenge with it.
Spectre? How powerful is your Spectre?
RB1.
Okay, mine's at RB3. So
Okay, yeah,
it
I
does
don't
make a
like
difference on the back end.
I don't like
Well, maybe
Rebirth 3 and cheesy tunes like that. I prefer the game to be, sorry,
What are you trying to say?
Witty and Sexu, like, what are your thoughts on this? Because I know you both have made comments about the order that they need to be in a certain case. What is the for the for the listeners? When does order matter when you're putting them in next to the leader, third slot, fourth slot? When does that
It's
matter?
kind of wonky now because usually they call assist the one on the second spot.
Mhm.
But with this raid, I've tried Darkseid with Spectre and Kyle seems to be calling assists to Darkseid every time, and that doesn't me. So it used to be always the second spot used to be the call assist, so you put the most powerful tune there, your striker,
Right.
and it's not working for me this raid.
Okay.
It used to be a golden rule for me.
I just know I always drop White Lantern Kyle in the leader slot if I'm not using another leader, like Darkseid, for example. I don't usually run him with Darkseid, and I don't know why, but I've been having good luck running him with the Question. I just did another attack and dropped, I think, 79 million
so
something. But
I got
Woody
some
just did
breaking
80
news
million
here.
there too.
All right.
Yeah,
Breaking
yes,
news.
that's what I was going to talk about, the breaking news. So Zuzu just shared the comp with me, and I was trying it out, and I did 80 mil in just one attack. And George is probably going to be proud of this team because it's Darkseid, Clayface, Black
good.
Adam, and Allman.
Was that a full
What?
2-minute run,
Really?
Woody, or how much time was left on the clock there?
I think I don't know. There was some time on the clock still.
Okay,
It wasn't
maybe
a
I'll
full
try
run.
that too. What level?
I can honestly say to not use Clayface once.
Yeah, that's a
I
weird
just
one.
did,
Why
and it was
Clayface?
worth it.
What did
No.
I don't
Clayface
know.
do in that comp? Like just
I don't know. I just
Okay.
did what he said. It works.
We slow the
Okay.
action down. Like, I don't know.
Well, yeah, hey, I got another boss. Let me try this thing real quick. So you said it's what? It's Darkseid.
Darkseid, Clayface, Black Adam, and Allman.
Okay. Darkseid, Clayface, Black Adam. Oh man, let's give it a try.
Alman's trying to make a comeback after we
After we
threw him out.
him.
The
Now
essential.
props to
see.
Zuzu again.
He did. I mean, with the stat boost, like he should.
Oh, I
last a
gotta
little bit
scroll so
longer.
far down my list to find my RB1 fucking Clayface, which is bullshit. Why is he so far
By the
down
way,
here?
you know what I've been doing? I've been doing quality of life rebirths lately just to get them closer up to the top of my.
Yeah, Dr. Poison.
Yeah, like
Before,
Oh,
right?
fuck, my stupid stoned ass. He's a multiplier. Get all the way back over there. Son
yeah,
of a bitch.
exactly. Yeah, you're searching for a 5 times. Good
Thank
job.
you, Biff. Thank you, Biff.
It's like
Oh,
I gotta
should've
scroll
been
so
down
far to
when I was
find
all the
him.
way back there. Son
Yeah.
of a bitch. Well, somebody else talk while I look at this.
Yeah, but I mean, we're. I think Natasha's gonna be a good tune. By the way, I think it's. I think that's back to. I don't know. Are we guys still talking about raids?
Oh no, let's talk about Natasha. I think we
could-
talked enough about
Yeah.
Ray.
I think
Come
one
on,
of the weird
Natasha.
things, an anti-evasion green, it's almost like, well, if you have Cyborg, Superman, do you need Natasha? But I think she's cool looking. I'm gonna give her a shot. And I might, like I said, I got that $75. I might as well drop it on a pack and buy a couple of the AK packs too. But I just think she looks so cool. It's worth trying. I
So
really
how-
like Parasite.
Just
By
because
the
I
way.
haven't looked, she's anti-evasion green. Great.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. What do you like about her kit? Because I haven't looked at it yet. 'Cause
I was looking
always
at.
so prepared for the podcast.
I don't know. There was. I'm gonna bring up her kit and.
So it looks like when a couple of things, like when an enemy evades an attack, she uses a wrist cannon, like her first, on a random enemy. So
This
I
can't
don't.
miss.
Yeah, this can't miss. So
Oh, perfect. So,
And with the
so
legendary,
when I evade, she retaliates with a can't miss.
and the legendary adds 2 call assists, the guaranteed call assist, and then I think a 40 or 25% chance or something at a second call assist. So not only does she slam back with the can't miss, she calls like call assist from 2 other tunes potentially on that same move passively.
She also has a chance to purge intups. There's one where she removes She could purge all positive immunities on a target. That's like at the start of the turn.
Yeah.
There's a 25% to use Kinetic Hammer. And I don't know if that purge is automatic or if it's a 25% chance.
It is.
I
It's
assume
a,
it's 25% chance, but
yeah, but that's 1 out of 4. So if 4 people are alive, it's almost a guarantee it's going to process at least once as they're taking turns. And frankly, you want them to take turns against
right.
her.
Well,
So-
also, I mean, like how many times you got to face Enchantress or Trigon with, damage immunity? So,
Mhm.
no, I mean, I like it that there's the removing
With
one awareness
Cheshire.
before the attack, which is, yeah,
No,
I
I
like
love it. I feel like it's a good answer for that Trigon Cheshire combo because Cheshire is going to evade something. As soon as she evades, she's going to hit her with that can't miss. There's a chance to process all those other passives too in that same moment. So, like, as soon as I saw the kit drop, I was like, oh, this is the kind of tune that Biff is just going to despise.
Oh, right.
At least in my
100%.
opinion. Just no, just because she's literally like hits every red evader hard with the way her kit works. Like if you have a red evader that dodges and you like to use, Batgirl, for example, as soon as somebody fucking evades, Natasha Iron's going to go nuts. So if your whole team is evading, she's constantly going to be processing that passive. At least that's the way I read the kit. So,
Yeah.
What
me too.
What do they have against the invaders lately? Like, really?
all right. So
They listen to the show.
Oh, sorry.
But I
No,
also
no, no.
like,
My bad.
what I also like about her is that she doesn't have a lot of buffs. I don't know if she has any where she buffs herself. She might, I don't know if she does, but I think lately there's so much with the stealing buffs and all that stuff, and steal all buffs or steal some like 5 buffs. I think Wonder Girl is going to be huge, like get a huge resurgence to be very helpful. And the fact that she's not going to proc Wonder Girl, I think it's a good kit. I mean, Parasite, I can't wait to talk about Parasite because I think he's so good right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to be on a different side here and say that we didn't exactly need another green anti-evasion because
True.
we have a lot of those,
Yes.
and evasion is only complicated in Red Blitz, and that's where we need the anti-evasion. They need to start giving those kids to the physical tunes, not the green ones, because evasion is not a problem anymore.
Right, yeah. No, absolutely. Like
Oh,
Cyborg,
it can
Superman,
be.
answered that.
I'm going to make it a problem. I'm still making it a problem for people.
Well,
No, you're
Damn
you're
you,
still
Biff.
having fun, but
Right.
after Sarah's rework, you've got plenty of greens that can deal with them. So
Oh,
absolutely.
That's
the
Cyborg
evasions
Superman
are.
didn't mess up anything either.
I'm not saying it messed up, but it gave us a lot of answers. They gave us a lot of answers with Terra. All the group, mostly greens are anti-evasion or you can't miss. So they need to give those kids to physical tunes because that's where we struggle with evasion. Anywhere else in the game, I don't think we do.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think like everyone, people that complain about Cheshire, I think like she's not nearly as much of a problem as Trigon, just because there's so many answers to Cheshire. Like Connors can't miss. Cyborg Superman, even like Dawnstar and the Question, the way they can drop some evasions down on makes evasion like not really an issue. I just think it's an interesting kit to try out, but because evasion's not going anywhere with Cheshire around, and then the Harley Quinn is not going away.
Definitely trying her out.
See, a lot
I'm
less,
currently
lot
hearing
less
her.
of her these days. A lot less of Harley Quinn out there. But
I've seen her with
Atrocitus.
Atrocitus.
One thing that did happen recently with the John Kent stat boost. Okay, granted, I have him RB5.
Okay.
So that's significant. Obviously, I've boosted him significantly before the stat boost, but I am one-shotting non-awareness Cheshires at RB2 or RB3 with his basic.
Nice.
So that there's another, anti-evasion tune that just got a boost. That if you have a chance to bring up, I know Sex trying to bring him up significant as far as you can. I've been trying to RB5 him forever and finally got the sale last month to do it. But he is tremendous. And by the way, a lot of people argued with me. He didn't need a rework. He needed a stat boost, and tremendous.
Yeah, I think Savitar would be good with the stat boost, honestly. Like if you made him like super strong, his basic does no damage right now. But there's so many things he could do. Like if he got a really beefy stat boost, not just like what they were doing with some of these Yeah, like some of the stat boosts, I feel like they're just not going far enough. But I mean that's like the very minority. I don't think anyone agrees with that. But no, I could see Superboy being really good.
And by the way, he strips buffs with his
Yeah.
basic as well.
He stuns.
Miss. So he's actually, even if she does have her awareness, he's stripping those awareness and then opening her up.
Right, but he stuns. He has true sight. I mean, yeah, there's a lot.
Oh yeah, no, he's
And he double taps that basic, and I think it purges the buffs on both attacks when he uses his third. And like he has that chance to double tap his basic afterwards, and that purges a shit ton of buffs because he can't miss.
right. No, he's super good. I mean, his stun doesn't do any damage, obviously, but still, that's useful in certain scenarios where you need someone not to go. The true, as Junk said, the true sight is the key because there's no one that he can't get to at any point because he basically starts every battle with true sight. So
one thing I saw happen, and this only happened once, Biff, very specific, against Parasite. I used his damageless stun against Parasite, and he still stole the buffs that were on John Ken, even though it does no damage.
Parasite's bugged.
So
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it only happened once. I can't say it's a consistent thing. I haven't been able to reproduce it, but I definitely saw it happen. And I was like, interesting, because I was like, where did you get true sight, Parasite? Oh, John Kent. But I didn't do any damage to you because his stun does no damage. What the hell happened? So
well, that's weird. The new rework is bugged.
Go figure.
Right.
But just one I noticed. That's all.
Yeah.
It stuck out in my mind.
That's
But Witty, I wanted to ask you a question. That comp
Yeah.
that Zuzu suggested, is that more of like a steal comp after 50%? Not a steal comp, or like an assist comp after 50%.
Oh, he didn't say that. I was just trying it out because one of you shared a boss because I
okay,
can't seem
okay.
to because everything is just shared bosses all around my boards.
Yeah,
I
no,
can't
I
even
did.
farm my own.
No, I saw you got it to 80 million on yours, but I gave it a full 2 minutes and only got to like 59 million. And I know my dark side's pretty fucking strong, so I don't know. I just
Yeah, when I entered the battle, it wasn't below 50%, but it got there as I went. So it
Black
probably
Adam
helped.
starts going nuts. Okay, all right, cool. That's an interesting comp. It gets get Clayface in there, get him seeing some action.
Yeah, Clayface goes to the minions. It keeps the taunt, so your important tunes don't get killed, and Owlman helps with the crits. So I guess that's it.
Yeah, I like it. Cool. Thanks for sharing, Zuzu and Witty by proxy.
That's right. Thank you. See, Zuzu is giving back one more time.
And Owlman fights back on our Raid Essential episode.
Oh, Jesus, Riddler too. I've been using like crazy this raid. It's like everybody
yeah.
was said to
Every
drop
time.
off the
Really?
list. It's like,
Really?
yeah.
Mateo Falcon.
I've tried that comp and it doesn't do anything for me.
Really? All I've done is like Riddler and Superwoman against my blues, and it just destroyed them.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, RB5 Superwoman destroys everything when it's blue, but you know, that's why you do it.
No, the two of them together, I put it on. I don't even do like I was putting it on 3x and then I was putting it on 2x. And like still either way, they finished it off in like 30 seconds.
I was just dark side. I can try it again, but it didn't really work for me. My Riddler is like L4, I think. But that's not the issue because it's not gonna do that much damage.
Yeah, mine's only L5.
The key is the death immunity. That's the key. Like that ability where he puts taunt on someone and then gives everyone else death immunity. That's like
I'm
the
gonna
key
give it a
to
try
keeping her
again.
alive.
Yeah, don't.
That's been my bread and butter for my 68s, and sometimes I don't even turn it off for the 51s. I just use that on 3x2, and I'm like, fuck it, go, because I am behind. I hate finishing this late. Such a pain in the ass because everyone else shares fill your board up before you can spawn your own bosses.
Everyone's outside playing, having fun, and I'm stuck here doing my homework.
Yeah, they're all outside playing and having fun, and I just want to take a nap because I haven't slept that well for 2 days.
Yeah.
Every time someone brings up death immunity and Riddler, I get flashbacks from Beatus beating me up over. Remember, I gave someone a legendary order once in KOA for Riddler, and Beatus went nuts on me.
Really?
Was it bad advice?
saying I gave bad advice to somebody because he said a dead Riddler's not a good Riddler.
I mean, that's good. That's a good adage to live by.
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But I just remember that I was like, okay.
I think he'd say that with every single tune.
Yeah, exactly. There's no
By the way, can we talk about Parasite? Have you guys used him?
Yeah, let's.
Yes. Go
I
ahead.
love him. No, I love the kit so much because he's also not overpowered. Like facing him, you can take him. And like I've had so much fun. Like I think I took him against like him and Poison Ivy together. It's just amazing against Cheshire and Trigon. Like they could not kill him.
Throw
They get
Ultraman in there too.
yeah. It was great. It was just like to see those teams and just like wow. And yeah, I had a lot of fun. I actually there was a Nightwing team. I used Katana in the lead and won with 3 stars. So I was like, yeah, let's do it. Let's bring them all back. Let's get the
Yeah.
band back together.
I'm sitting on a rebirth right now, which I'd been saving to finish off Cyborg Superman to RB5, but I'm seriously debating giving it to the Parasite instead because at L5 he's been awesome, and I think at RB1, so you would have a little bit extra beef to him, would be much more helpful. And I definitely am thinking of trying to bring him up to like at least RB3 because I don't know if he's going to get a 6-day or not, so I'm gonna probably assume he's not, and then go from there. But it's just he's so much fun to add in as a taunter. Like I've been looking for like a really good blue taunter.
100%.
I like Shazam, and I got the shards to bring him up to RB2, but it's just great, and I think it's hysterical because the same month as Metallo getting a rework, and Metallo needed a rework so bad, and they take
Marshmallow, right?
Parasite, who was a non-taunting character, and make him a better taunter than Metallo, who got reworked, and his rework's just like womp womp.
Right.
It's so funny.
I only
Right,
faced
Whitty?
I only faced one Metallo when it was an RB5 Metallo, and it annihilated me.
Oh yeah, his third slaps. If you beat him, if you don't kill him and you let him take a turn after you've been like AoEing the rest of the team, like I used my Metallo at L5 and nuked the whole team with his third because I gave him death immunity. I forget with who.
Yeah, he needs something to keep them alive because
Yeah, he needs the help,
otherwise
but
it's
if he gets it,
it's just something to die. So
yeah, yeah. But if you can give him death immunity with somebody, or give him, I mean, you can't give him damage immunity because you want to take him taking the hits. So you need somebody that you can like give him death immunity with. And once you do that, just let him get pounded on. And as soon as you hit that third, you're going to just destroy everything on the other side because his damage is boosted up with the stat boost he got being reworked. So he can be powerful, but just not that useful.
What's your Metallo at, Whitty? Do you use him a lot?
Oh, I was I don't even use him that much because last time I wasn't impressed with the kit, and then I started asking around after the rework how it is, and I think they just made him worse. And as far as red taunters go, I always go for Barda. So
Yeah, she's still great.
she's a lot more solid than him, and she can power the rest of the team, and she can handle some slaps. So I don't think he's gonna pass her. He might be good during the raids because he does have a kick to him, but as far as taunters go, Ultraman, you've got Parasite now, you've got Barda, and he's not getting ahead of them.
Yeah, all of those guys have death immunity.
Exactly. Yeah. So they can taunt and take
He needed
hits.
it.
Yeah. He just taunts and then dies, like what he was saying. You can't taunt and have no way to stay alive. Like, oh, crit immunity, wonderful. That does nothing at this point because you have so many tunes of special damage that can ramp so high at the beginning that it's like, okay, great, your crit immunity means jack shit. And it's not like his health points or anything or even that high that he can absorb a ton of damage. It's like he needs something. Like, give him a stupid amount of health if you're not going to give him some sort of way to stay alive to like an opening barrage of attacks.
Yeah, health points and stamina, but I would say that immunity would be the key to go.
Yeah, agree. 100%. So
he's like the bully that says, I dare you to punch me in the face. Nobody gets punched in the face, runs away.
Yeah, exactly. So that's kind of who he is to Superman, too. He's like, aha, I got kryptonite. And Superman's like, well, I got a cool suit that Batman gave me, so fuck you, Metallo.
Yeah, it's a suit made of lead. Yeah. So is the general consensus then, Metallo, nay, Parasite, yay? Is that?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I think so.
Parasite's a definite must.
Yeah. Okay.
Parasite came out really good on paper. I have, to one of the Sexu's points in our chat is, he's not hard to deal with.
Right.
necessarily. You know, I had M4 on 3 straight up boards. He did a Lex, Cheshire, Parasite, something team, and I had no problem winning any of them. But he still he needs to be addressed. Like, you can't
Yeah.
go into a match not considering what he's bringing to the table.
Yeah. Yeah. Sounds like a winner to me.
Stun and buff immunity.
That's right.
Basically, if you can stun him and keep him buff immune, he's not going to be able to steal your buffs. You might lose them because his passive will trigger and your buffs will go poof. But as long as he's not gaining them, or even if he is gaining them and he's stunned, he'll lose them on the next turn. So it's not like his buff steals last extra turns or anything.
Yeah. Let me ask you guys, do you guys want to talk about anything else, or do you think we should take some time and start thinking about wrapping this thing up here? I think
we're on an hour. I think we should think about wrapping it up.
Probably think about wrapping it up. All right. Let's take it around the horn and get the last word. And I don't have Retmus today. He's enjoying, I know, he's out enjoying his fabulous vacation. We wish him all well. So we'll start with Biff. Tell us like it is, pal.
Oh, I don't have to follow church. It's awesome.
No, you don't. You can sin all you want.
No, once again, great raid for Atlantis After Dark. Of course, our team, we probably put the most complete performance I've ever seen. That it was everyone. Like, not 4 people killing it. Just a great team effort. I am doing less boss kills than I ever have, because I don't have to, which is great. So everyone on our team, fabulous job. If you do listen to this today on Sunday prior to raids, please join AB, myself. I know Woody will be the special correspondent in LA for Wrestlemania tonight for day 2, because I know how much she loves her wrestling. But we do have a chat in our public server. Hawkeye joined us last night along with a bunch of other people in our alliance. It was a lot of fun just watching WrestleMania. So if you're watching tonight and you have listened to this prior, if it's Monday morning, F you. You missed out. If you're listening to this on your way to work Monday, you've missed a great time of chatting with us, going through me and AB's superhero figure challenge for our picks for WrestleMania, which we have 4 out of 6 different tonight. So hopefully that will decide things.
Yes. And I have no idea what I'm going to get you, by the way.
I have no idea what I'm going to get you. And most likely I'm the one that's going to be getting something, because for some reason I took the lead 1-0 last night. It tied at 1-1. I took the lead 2-1. You tied it at 2-2.
Yeah.
I can't separate in these wrestling wagers, and AB just hangs on to the end. In the Royal Rumble wager, I had 7 people left in the ring. He had 1, and somehow that 1 was the winner.
That's right.
So
what can I say? I like to come from behind.
I can't get rid of you. Hopefully, maybe I'll come from behind today. Maybe you'll win the first one today, and I'll be the one making the comeback. But we'll see. But join us on the server tonight for WrestleMania Day 2, if you have the time, and you've listened to this podcast. And if not, oh well, you missed out.
Yeah, I agree. And it is a fun time, and you'll have fun if you join us. So thank you very much, Biff. Appreciate it. All right. Secju, tell us what's going down, pal.
Me for a nap as soon as this is done. But other than that, it was a fun show. Thank you for having me today. Still trying to fucking finish these raids, but got about 35 million more into it while we were chatting. And just hang in there. If your raids are a slog as well, just keep it positive. This is the one big event we get each month, and load up on your resources, go farming, have fun. Head over to the DC Legends for Zuzu server, because it's 2 years anniversary. Happy birthday again, buddy. And I don't know. I just hope everyone has a nice week. We're not going to see you for Easter, so have a nice couple weeks, and next time we chat, we'll have lots of new information about Natasha Irons and whether or not she's worth investing in. And I know Biff, like he said, normally does the shout outs for everybody, and we didn't have like a single great performer, but I do think that Whitty deserves some special recognition for the boss load that she carried this time for AAD. So I just want to say thanks, Whitty, as one who is often in that boat. I appreciate it anytime anyone else does it, and I love killing less bosses. So thank you.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
by the way,
night shifts are bitch. So
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm
And-
sorry. I'm sorry, but thank you.
and the special shout is when Woody does it too.
Yeah.
A lot to do with time zone and everything like that. But when I go to bed and we're in second, and I wake up and we're in third, I'm just like, what the hell just happened? And then I look at Woody's total and it explains it. So her, Mars, all the people in non-US,
yeah, Mars
keeping up-
always teams up with me.
right, keeping us afloat when the majority of us are asleep is awesome.
That's right. The unsung
Yeah, Mars,
heroes.
Wally, Lurking always does some bosses during the night shift, so we get around.
I try to stay up as late as I can. Help.
And
That was a sleepy raid for
No,
me
you
this
don't
time.
have to. You don't have
No,
to.
and I know me and AB, as I mentioned earlier.
Otherwise, I
we have
stop being
bedtime.
useful.
Oh,
Yeah.
never. Always useful.
Wait, I gotta know. Did
Just-
anyone use what's his face? The Arcus?
Oh, Arcus.
not this time.
Oh, okay,
Not this time.
the raid essential.
Yeah, I did not this raid, but I still believe he deserves to be on the list.
100%, 100% agree, 100% agree. And it was a good discussion we have, and I think Sekju, you saved Arcus from being kicked off.
I did it for my homegirl Whitty.
Right. Well, Whitty did the saving.
Yeah,
but actually,
Whitty did the
Yeah.
saving. I just did it by
You-
proxy.
You
Right.
channeled her inner chi and got it out.
I will stand by him until we get a proper green essential raid tune.
I really
Until
wanted to
then,
test Rocket.
until
Did
then,
argument as
I will
well.
back my boy as long as I can.
Did anyone try Rocket or no? Because Supergirl was just too good, and why would you bother? Because that's what happened with me. I was
Yeah,
gonna
I
test
didn't
Rocket
try
and-
her.
No, I didn't
Supergirl as a
She's so
5X. I have a red RB3, so it's
Yeah,
if I didn't even bust Arcus out, so why would I try Rocket? But
exactly. I do want to try her though. I feel like now that she's fixed.
next time I feel like we should totally do it.
All right.
All
That's
right.
all I have to say. So who's next?
All right. Thanks, Tech2. We appreciate it, buddy. Miss Junk, any last words?
I just want to give a shout out to Retmus on a well-deserved vacation. I know he's got tough Wi-Fi. He probably won't be able to hear this, but he has this vacation's well earned for him, and I hope he's having fun. And if you need a vacation, you need to take a break, recharge the batteries. Maybe now's a good time to do it. Now that the season's changing.
Yeah, I would agree. It's
Yeah,
lovely
I
outside.
need a damn vacation. But being unemployed, it's really hard to head out to an all-inclusive in the Dominican. Feels
Yeah,
good.
You have to go to one of those dirty public beaches, Biff.
Right.
No,
Go to
no.
Motel
That's-
6 and leave the
that's
window
thing.
open.
If my wife always says she loves Vacation Jeff, which is my real name. I guess I just
Who's
said
that guy?
that.
You outed yourself,
Oh.
man.
But but when although we could do this right now, it's one of those things where it's like half the days I'm going to feel guilty that I'm not working on my next gig,
hmm
and half the days I relax. But if I'm gonna do it, I have to be all in. I have to be relaxed all the time, like Mr. Retmus is right now. So he sent us a message saying he was very sorry he couldn't join the show today, and I'm just like, listen,
Aw.
dude, I would miss the show and change places with you in a fucking heartbeat.
Yeah, his beach is a lot nicer than like here. Here we had a lot of Coney Island whitefish washing up, which I don't know if you know what that is. It's a used condom. So it's yeah.
Better than a perch with worms.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah. I guess so.
I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I don't know. That's
not
a
very
toss-up.
Desirable.
Right.
I wouldn't be excited by either of those.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
Oh my God. Miss Junk, did you have anything else you wanted to say? I know we all kind of
No. Just that. Just what I said.
Okay. All right. I
Words
know
of
you,
inspiration.
we all tend to kind of jump in there, so I want to make sure that, you know.
No, that's it. I got nothing.
All right.
The well's dry. I need a vacation in Aruba.
Let's all go to Aruba together. Let's all
we
vacation.
go.
We'll do a show from Aruba. How about that? All right.
Oh, you guys can hang out with my wife. She's so much cooler than me.
You're offering your wife to us?
Yeah, I mean, if
That's not
she's
weird.
down, I mean, it's
That's not
still,
weird.
She still has to give consent, but whatever, you know,
Right.
whatever's clever, you guys do your thing.
To anyone but
I trust
Vacation
you.
Jeff.
Vacation
needs to
Jeff.
keep his
By
paws
the
off
way,
her.
by the way, my wife is organizing a 50th birthday party for me next March
Oh,
in,
nice.
in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, wow.
At our favorite all-inclusive that is in Punta Cana. That's absolutely amazing. I could not recommend anything more in my life than I recommend that resort. It is the greatest place in all of cyberspace.
Wait,
Yeah, there
called?
you go.
and this isn't considered a vacation?
What's it called?
No, that's it's a resort called Excellence Punta Cana.
Oh, Punta. I thought I said Puta.
No, and it's a adults only.
She knows her Portuguese.
I know. I was like La Puta. I get that called that in my Dominican neighborhood all the time. I don't know what it means.
It's
It means you're
adults
bitch.
only.
I know.
all-inclusive.
No,
Next March, if anyone from
But
the
it's your right,
11 states
though.
to go,
that's right. That's right. I always,
let's do it.
Oh, man.
Ooh. So next March, huh?
Next March.
Next March.
Yeah.
All right.
My birthday's in 2 days. I turned 39.
oh, happy birthday.
Oh, happy
Jeez.
birthday.
thank you. Thank
Oh,
Congratulations
so
on that turn.
You can try to steal my thunder and we could celebrate your 40th while we're celebrating my 50th.
No, not at all, not at all. I already said I shot my shot I told my mom for my 40th birthday I wanted that $3,500 crazy fucking Superman graphics art studio sculpture things. I'm like, when other time am I gonna get to try this? So I was like, fuck it, just tell the whole family this is what I want, make it happen for my 40th. We'll see if it happens. We'll see how much they love me.
You know, I just realized Biff just became our very own Bruce Wayne because he's doing his birthday with enough prep time to wreck this whole thing up.
Yeah.
That is quite a bit of prep time.
Prep time, Biff.
I did get called by one of the members of KOA, our good friend JP, one time. I got called the Bruce Wayne of KOA.
Well, is that because you
Right.
use batarangs and run around in capes?
And Biff's people?
I think it's more along the lines of just kind of all the toys I have.
Oh,
And
Oh.
kind of the man cave.
You have a red phone somewhere, right?
It's right. It's because he wears his underwear outside of his pants and hangs out with a 12-year-old boy. But
Right.
it's totally innocent. That's Vacation Jeff. It's not Biff.
Vacation.
Except that they call him Vacation
Jeff's a
Jeff.
lot of fun. Vacation Jeff is very relaxed.
Vacation Jeff likes to party. Vacation
Yeah.
Jeff
Oh.
doesn't ask questions.
Vacation
No.
Jeff likes double G's.
Yeah, he does. He does, but he can't get caught looking at him.
There's an episode title for you.
There you go.
Oh God. Okay. Thank you very much, Miss Junk.
Vacation Jeff has to have sunglasses on when he's looking at double G's.
My God.
Why do I see Weekend at Bernie's when I picture that in my mind?
All right. Thank you very much, Miss Junk. Witty, you get the bottom line today.
Yeah, same as Sector here. I'm just trying to finish these horrible raids and catch some sleep because those night shifts are really getting to me. I'm getting old as well. I hope
old.
you guys have fun with your speedo guys pretending to fight each other. I know you're gonna love it. And happy Easter to everyone who celebrates. And Retmus, we miss you, but not today, buddy. You deserve this vacation.
I agree. And thank you very much, Witty. And with that, I think it's time to wrap it all up. We want to thank all of you for taking the time to be with us today. Get on our website, atlantisafterdark.com. Grab some cool swag from the merch store, get on Discord and talk directly with us, and then hit that subscribe button on YouTube because you know you want to. for Biff, for Witty, for Secju, and DCL Junk. We'll see you all right here next time for another fantabulous episode of Double AD. So long, everybody.
Guys, do I look as stoned as I feel? Because I feel so fucking high right now.
I don't think that's possible.